Hey guys, Scott here from alphanerdtravels. Today we're going to do a quick unboxing and review of the K800 mixer and 48 volt XLR podcasting bundle. It's an Amazon $95. There's a $30 coupon right now. So let me get the overhead camera set up and I will be right back. All right, so let's get this stuff out of the way and see what we got in the box here. All right, so it's a pretty basic box. Doesn't have much going on there. It does say it is the Skteet K800 podcast bundle from China. What isn't nowadays? And let's pull open the handy dandy knife here. It's already open. Let's just get this guy open here. Don't want to go too deep in there. Not sure how these things are packaged, so let's see. All right. So we have a box inside a box inside of a box, like normal. So we have the live sound card. And this is the K800. I have not seen any reviews on this one yet, besides the Amazon reviews. I did see a K300, which looks almost identical, except it's on opposite sides. So yeah. And then we have a studio microphone. Wow. I kind of find that hard to believe. But, studio microphone. Packaging looks pretty typical for a Chinese. Got the sound baffle here. I don't know if these things ever work. This is in front of the microphone I have now, and this is without it, so I don't know if they do anything, but I guess we'll find out in editing. All right, what do we got here? We got the base for the stand. This is a desk mount stand where my current one is an overhead. Nice and heavy, weighted. We got another baffle. Violet. Right, so this looks like the microphone stand, and it is a shock resistant. Oh yeah, got some nice bungees in there. Should keep it nice and all right. This is the leg for the stand. All right. Microphone itself doesn't look too bad. It's got a nice sized diaphragm in there. No marking at all, which is kind of good for a cheap microphone. And we do have the actual XLR cable for the XLR mic. Not a bad looking microphone. We'll see. Sound is what matters. And that's about all that's in that box. Ooh, sorry about that. So let's open up the mixer. There we go, file it. In the mixer box, we've got a pair of earbuds. I'll lay all this out down here. There we go. And a very brief little user guide. We have a USB-C to USB-C cable. Hopefully this works with my Mac, because the Mac Mini is all I have nowadays. We have an audio cable with the microphone set up, and we have a USB A to USB-C cable. and the board, which I gotta say, this does look better than the pictures on Amazon. It's not saying much, but it does look a little nicer. It is plastic all the way around. It's got some weight to it though. It's not super light like one of the real cheap ones I looked at. Sliders feel good, a little noisy though. Oh yeah. Potentiometers feel nice. Probably a basic potentiometer, but that's alright. Everything's maxed out on this thing right now. Got a reverb. I'm sorry about that heavy breathing. My sinuses have been a little messed up this week, so the wind picked up here in Texas, and ooh, nice clicky button. All right, so on the back of this thing, that is upside down. There we go. On the back of this thing, we've got, this is for a input for, here we go. We'll just go with this guy right here. That is for music coming in. So if you want to play some music coming in, more music, smartphone connection, live 2 button, or live 2 here. Live 1 is same. So it shows it here, it's the same thing. Earphones, headset. The difference between the two is this is just an earphone. This is a headset with a microphone. You got 2 more microphones you can bring in. Then you got the 48-volt microphone connection here. And then we have the OTG for the PC. And a charging connector, so you can charge your phone while you're listening to your music, I guess, here. Yeah, charge it while you listen to it through the microphone. So there you go. On the front, it's not bad looking. Like I said, a little cheap. Does not look like the picture on Amazon, but we'll get it hooked up and start using it, see how it sounds. I'll be back. All right, so here we have it all set up on the desk. This is the sound. You're hearing me through the microphone for the first time right now. And to me, on my end, in my ears, it sounds pretty good. I'm getting a nice graph on my screen. I'm seeing the microphone output here. It's not redlining or anything, so even though it's turned all the way up. But anyway, let's go through this board. So here you have your power button. And here you have your 48 volts to turn your 48 volt microphone on and off. We have our record. This is our output to the PC, to my Mac here. And if I turn it down, you will hear me fade out and my voice will go away. You can hear me fade back in, and I'm here. This is the accompanying audio. So let's just say I bring this down. I hit the play button here since I got something queued up on my, there we go. And you can hear a little music coming in there. And then this will also get us into our ducking here. So when you have background music playing, you turn the ducking up and you can set the level you want it to cut down the music when you're talking. And then when you stop talking, and this is royalty free music, I made sure. So then that's the way the ducking works. You can turn it down a bit. Excuse my voice. You can turn it down a bit and it won't be so sensitive. And then the higher it is, the more sensitive it is. So the more it's gonna cut out the voice sooner. So anyway, that does work. Seems to work pretty good. I'll go ahead and stop the music. This is the Bluetooth button, but anyway. So then we'll get up here to the reverb. This is how you add reverb to your voice. I don't have it on the mode that adds the reverb too much. So if we go over to studio and we turn that up, then you'll actually hear me sound like I'm in an echo, in a tunnel. Yeah, I'm walking through a tunnel right now. So you can have that set to a studio or whatever. And then you can actually set in some real reverb, some deep reverb here with this one here. Again, to me, it sounds like it's an echo. It's not really a reverb or adding anything good to it. But anyway, yeah, we'll put that back on original because to me that sounds the best. And then you have that. So that's what the ducking does is for the volume here. And then we have our voice changer pitch, changes our pitch to our voice. And then we have the microphone volume. So if I turn that down, quiet, completely quiet. And then if I turn it up, you can hear me again. And again, I have it up pretty high right now. That is also what the record button does. It puts out to the PC, as we already talked about that. The monitor, this is just what I'm hearing my own voice at. So this is me hearing myself, and it's kind of good to be able to turn that down so you don't hear yourself so loud, or you can hear yourself even better. There is a slight delay in my voice, so when I turn it up too loud, it actually throws me off a bit. But if I keep it somewhere, around there, it works pretty good. And then this one does have the treble. It has the mid, and it has the bass. So this one actually has the three controls. They're very clicky and loud. You can tell this is not a real high end unit. Um, and then over on this side, we have three custom sounds you can record into it. So let's say you have your intro to your podcast, you have your outro, and just something you want in there random. So you can custom record these. They can be up to 30 seconds long. This one here changes the lighting. So you can get your RGB, you can get solid colors, you can get some floating color stuff. I'm a blue person, so I kind of like the blue. Then we kind of went through this a little bit with the sound, the original sound, the studio sound, and that's where you just add some reverb on your voice. And then KVM is supposed to add even heavier reverb. And then the Purge original, I'm not sure exactly what that does, but it doesn't even say in there what it does exactly. And I don't know if this is really doing much when it's on original. I don't hear it too much on my side. And then we get into these funky little, you know, let's see, where's the volume? Because these are kind of loud.
So yeah, this is where you're supposed to sound like a female. And I guess you kind of sound like a female if you wanted to do like some cartoons or something, do a little cartoon skit. And you can have the female.
You can have the male. You can have him with a really deep voice, or you can have him. I mean, sorry, this is the really deep voice, and you can even add more bass to his voice. And then you can have like the son here, so he's talking like this. Pops is talking like this. And then you got the little
Sister over here, she's got her squeaky little voice. And maybe you can add some bass to the voice, and then, take this down here, and this is a bigger little sister, and this is the baby, if you want to, do some weird stuff. I don't know. I don't really know what the use is.
and maybe your characters have a pet monster, and you want to have a real bassy monster, and he talks kind of funny. I don't know. They're kind of weird. Kind of fun to play with though.
And then Mama's over here, and
Daddy's over here, and hey, little girl, get over here. It's time for dinner.
yes, Daddy, I'm coming.
You better.
Yes, Daddy. Don't talk to her like that. She's your baby girl,
Anyway, you can have some fun with it, do whatever you want. The denoise, so it comes on default when you turn the thing on, and it does work. Like right now, I can hear my server in the background running if you listen real close. It's making a little noise, and if I turn that on, it does get a little quieter, but it does also, if you're not right up to the microphone like I am now, and you're back here a little bit, it kind of cuts you out. It really cuts the voice out if you're not right up close to it. And then you can also hear it kind of go in and out slightly. So the voice will come in louder and then it'll be quieter, and then so at least that with it off, it's more consistent. Um, the internal play, what does that do? When turned on, the sound played by the computer can be recorded back. So I guess you can play music on your computer and then bring it back through here and it records it. So okay, I don't. Yeah, I'm not using that. I'm using the Bluetooth here. This is actually a Bluetooth, and that's what I had my background music going on there. This is a Bluetooth connection. I have it connected to my iPad. It's working really good. It can get a little loud and obnoxious, but anyway. So let's go through the sounds over here. And if you didn't realize, this is the headset that came with it. I'm just testing it out, but these things are extremely long. And I guess that's a good thing. Yay. Okay, those are a little loud. So let me turn those down. My voice will get a little quieter, but I don't want to annoy you guys too much. So yeah, that was the applause. And then we got the laughter over here.
I love it. You guys are so great.
Oh, those guys are so great, you know. We got a slash. And that's a din. I didn't know a din sounded like that, but hey, you know, this is hot. And then we got a giggle. Nice. And then we got a 9277. All right. And then we got a yell. Wow, that was loud in my ears. Let me turn my side down too a bit here. And we got some cheers here. And now we have two dins instead of one din. So the one din was a seagull or some kind of bird. And din din is... Okay. That's more like a ding ding instead of a din din. But hey, here we go. And everyone needs a kiss now and then. Oh, wow. Okay. And you know what? You guys are so...
Awesome!
Yeah, you are. You know you are. So thank you guys for being here and continuing to watch the videos. And we got Mary here. I love the sound. I don't know what Mary means, but... And then that was kind of awkward. Yep. And then we got the water sound. So that's pretty much it for the sounds. Everything else, I mean, it seems okay. There's a little noise here and there once in a while. Like if I touch the microphone cable, I can hear a little noise. I don't know if that's something to do with the 48 volt, or it also does say that when sound card is turned on, the 48 function is turned on by default. And then it says I have to charge it for some reason. And I didn't know this was a wireless or anything, but it says to leave it plugged in for 30 minutes before you use it. There's no battery backup in this one that I can see anyway. But hey, so let me see. What is it? Oh yeah, okay. And if you encounter any problems, please contact them before returning it. So anyway, this is it. This is the K800 system with the microphone and the soundboard. And you guys can take it from there to see if it's something that might interest you or not. I'm going to keep using it for a while and do some videos with it and see how it does. It's not going to be my main, system, but I'm gonna give it a good solid test and probably leave some more comments and stuff down below in the comments. So, all right, guys. So there you have it. That's the review, or not really review. There's the demo and everything on the unit. This is the Skteet. I don't know exactly how to say that, but Skteet, Skteet. K800. And my thoughts on it are, it's a decent little unit. The microphone's not very loud. I'm using it again right now, and I think my previous microphone is definitely louder. It's a Bluetooth microphone. It goes overhead. I think it's a decent little unit. It's fun to play with. And I am going to record a few more videos with it just to see how it does and see how the microphone picks up. So anyway, there you have it. I hope you liked the video, and I really appreciate you guys for checking out the content, and there's going to be a lot more coming soon. So like and subscribe, and you'll see some more videos. Have a great day, and Happy New Year to everybody.